Hey everyone, this is James from Brewing Books. So today we'll be having a look at the just released publication of the Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien as an illustrated edition as well as the slipcase limited edition. So let's start with the standard illustrated edition of this book. Now, there is already an illustrated edition of the Silmarillion on the market, but this new release is more in line with the rest of the other publications in terms of size and style. First off, the illustrator is renowned Tolkien artist Ted Nesmith, whose beautiful paintings adorn this book with many images, including brand new ones too. As you may be aware, the Silmarillion is an edited work by Christopher Tolkien, which brings together tales taking place during the first age of Middle-earth. It is a work of incredible depth and imagination, which delves deeper into the Elder Days and introduces its readers to the Second Age and the rise of Sauron. As with any edition of the Silmarillion, this book includes several shorter works. Besides the Quenta Silmarillion, we also have the Haino Lindale, a myth on the creation of the world, the Valaquenta, detailing the nature and powers of the gods, the Akallabeth, an account on the downfall of the island of Numenor, and of the Rings of Power, which charts the events at the end of the Third Age as told in the Lord of the Rings. Together we get this monumental piece of literature, which, although is not a complete work in itself and contains many inconsistencies and heavy alterations, it is nonetheless an unparalleled piece of writing. The editing itself, undertaken by Tolkien's son Christopher, is a colossal work in its own right. So here we start off with a beautiful dust jacket featuring an illustration which portrays the destruction of Numenor and the ships of the faithful sailing towards Middle-earth. The book features a maroon-like cover with gold foil titles. As already stated, there are numerous paintings by Ted Nesmith, including never-before-seen illustrations which embellish the rest of the book. As always, we have the maps to accompany the text and the usual appendices at the back. I have to say, this is probably my favorite edition from the Tolkien books which have been published recently. It looks gorgeous and the texture feels fantastic. It must be said that this book actually matches the recently released The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings box set, together with the Unfinished Tales illustrated edition. It has the same type of quality paper, finish, and overall presentation. Yeah, perfect. Now, on to the next one. This is a deluxe presentation of the Silmarillion, which is limited to a world-first printing of 4,000 copies. It is also illustrated by Ted Nesmith and is fully bound in cloth and stamped in gold foil. It is housed in this custom-built slipcase and decorated with wraparound artwork. Here we can also see Nesmith's painting with Maglor the Elf. Anyway, I won't spoil the story to anyone who has yet to read the Silmarillion. I must say I'm not too keen actually on the colors for this edition. The orange comes across as too bright and almost intrusive. Tolkien's books have a consistent, desaturated and dim color scheme to their covers, so why this edition sports such bold colors is beyond me. So this edition features 2 removable posters in full color and is obviously printed on superior quality paper, which justifies the content of the book itself. Again, we also have the same text and content as other publications of the Silmarillion, which include genealogies, appendices, and etymologies. Now, I think both editions are superb and their release was much overdue. But if I had to choose between these two, I'd go for the standard illustrated edition. No matter what, the Silmarillion is still my favorite of Tolkien's books, and I'm so happy the work has finally been given the special treatment it deserves. So, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thanks a lot for all those people who have been liking, following, and subscribing to this channel. Keep on doing that, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!